Hey there, everyone. This is Troy with today's Heartbeat. Welcome to this short little lifestyle video about inflation. And why this is so important is that there's many people that are scared right now. They see the prices raising in the stores and at the gas pump. And when people get scared, they often make decisions based on fear. And I hope that for our home and heart caregivers and office staff and for all the people that we work with, that we don't make decisions based on fear, but that we have a lot of hope and encouragement, and we help people to find that hope even during tough financial times. And so the decisions based on fear, I have a friend who just recently he sold all or much of his investments and bought precious metals. And that's a fear-based decision that's often not recommended, but he did it anyway. And oftentimes those are the decisions that you wish you hadn't made. And sometimes the second one here, when we get scared, we can verbally attack others. We begin to think, we don't think clearly, and we're thinking that they're out to get us. So we'll say things that we wish we didn't say. We'll accuse them falsely, and that often happens when people are afraid. Third, sometimes people stop growing their businesses, they stop going to church, they stop being involved in the lives of other people. And I see that happening in my circles. And also, what can happen with fear is that people begin to neglect the needs of others. I have a friend who, right now, she's so afraid that she's not able to take care of her aging mother. And this is something that's been really tough for her family. So these are this is what we see happen when people start to live in fear. And so I'm hoping to counteract that a little bit. And we're going to explain a little bit about inflation and what we can do to take control of our own financial situation. If inflation, simply put, is when prices go up. And so, right, here's an example. In the grocery store, you'll see a gallon of milk. And in 2020, the average price was $3.60 per gallon, and now it's up to $4.40, which is a 22% increase. And so we see that in milk and groceries. We also see that in furniture, in clothing, in automobiles, and also gas at the pump has come up over the last 2 years. And when you see prices go up, it's kind of scary because you don't know what's going to happen. But what we're trying to do here is to calm ourselves down. Don't panic. Don't be like the panic man who's running around terrified. Instead, we're going to take control of our own personal finances. What can we do? I can't change decisions of the government, but I can change the decisions that I personally make in regards to my finances. And we'll go through three things that we can do for our own personal financial situation. First of all, pay attention to your earning and spending with a written plan. And so having a written plan looks similar to this example. Now, your numbers might be different than this, but the point is for you to take every month and write down on the sheet of paper, what do you earn? And then underneath of it, write, what are you planning on spending that money that you earn? What are you going to spend it on? You could clearly have rent and food and gas for your car and utilities and the other items on the list here. Savings is on this list as well for an emergency savings. So make a plan for your money. And when you make a plan for your money, that brings so much confidence. And right away, you probably won't be very good at it. It takes several months of practice to get to the point where you know how much you actually spend on these different categories. And if you can keep track, then you'll know what you actually spend, and it will bring a lot of peace. Second, save up money for emergencies, either $500 or $1,000. As soon as you can, get some money saved, because as you know, something always goes wrong. The car breaks down, someone gets sick in your family and there's medical bills, or you have to take time off of work and you won't have any extra income coming in. So having money in an emergency fund lets you have peace knowing that it's going to be okay. I have this money set aside. I can pay for these expenses when they come up. If you don't have an emergency fund, then you often go into credit card debt or go borrow money from somebody, and then you have to pay them back. And so that's the third thing here is if you owe money to people, make a list of who you owe money to, credit card companies, friends and loved ones, and pay that off as a part of your monthly plan so that you can get out of debt. And if you do these three things, it will bring so much peace to your financial situation. And you realize that you can take control of what you can, and you don't have to worry as much about what the government's doing. So we'll look less like Panic Man here and look a whole lot more like the relaxed man, someone who's at peace. That's who, at least I want to be, like that peaceful guy. I hope that each of you want that too, because when you're at peace, you're able to take care of the needs of other people even better and not make decisions based on fear. Those decisions you always regret in the long run. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for taking great care of your clients. Hopefully you have a great and wonderful rest of your day, and we will catch you on the next one.